How's it going, everybody? It's your boy back again. It's been a little bit longer than my previous videos since I've uploaded, but I don't know. I just haven't been super inspired with some of the content I've been seeing to talk about. Um, and so I will test some of you down below to recommend some content creators or certain videos that you think I would be interested in watching. But anyway, we're moving on to our girl. She's back again. She's doing a What I Ate Today fast food edition. Um, Essentially, I was thinking about doing a full live react to it, but I was looking through her catalog of videos from the last week, and Jesus Christ, I mean, I don't get how she's so fucking boring. I scanned through like five of her videos, and this is the only one that she went to more than two locations. So it's hard. It's hard to watch through. But I'm not gonna do a live react. I cut down some clips to talk about because we don't need to make a 20-minute long video today. There's no point for that. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get into it. I also want to say I appreciate all of your support in the past couple weeks. It's been awesome, and without further ado, let's just hop into it.
But as you guys know, I've been trying to do 6 mini times of eating a day. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as I'm eating 6 times, because I noticed I wait way too long to eat. I'll wait 4 to 5 hours sometimes.
All right, so evaluating that first little clip, I mean, so she's discussed this before. I haven't really talked about all the different varieties of potential diets that you do. I am still on the mindset that calories in, calories out is essentially the only way to do it, and however you do it, as long as you're below your allotted, it's fine. Eating 6 times a day, I think I sort of understand, because it might keep you more satiated, but I don't think in my own experience, I feel like if you're eating 6 times a day with the goal to lose weight, each of those meals will only be maybe 300 calories. So it's 250 or 300 calories for each of those meals. And depending on, so I wake up at 8, and if I'm up until 10 at night, that's 14 hours. So every 2.5 hours, I don't think 300 calories will necessarily, that's probably the max. I don't think that would necessarily keep me satiated for super long. Now for her, I don't know. I didn't look up the math to do it, but she could probably eat 500 calories for those 6 meals and still lose weight. So, I don't know. Potentially it could work. Eating 6 times a day, I feel like it's just an excuse for somebody that has a crutch that needs to eat. And if anything, I don't know. I won't recommend anything, but I would say 3 meals a day has always worked for me. So let's move to the next clip.
Healthy with 0 points, and I noticed I was abusing it pretty bad. I was having a lot of garbanzo beans and stuff like that, so I completely changed my plan.
All right, so next clip, back on Weight Watchers, which one of my first videos was actually talking about why I don't like Weight Watchers. I'll probably link that down below if you want to watch it. Essentially, I know she mentioned a while ago, I don't know, I don't keep up with her super often, but essentially she said that there's a variety of different types of diets or plans or whatever they're called for Weight Watchers, and it dictates how many points certain foods are, which I think is so stupid. I honestly don't think that there should be any 0 point foods for the most part, because that's not the reality of the situation. Outside of maybe I could see if all vegetables, non-starch vegetables, so not corn and potatoes, but all vegetables would be 0, because no vegetables exceed 50 calories a serving, so you're not gonna be able to eat enough to go over your limit. I can understand that, but doing she mentioned like chicken and beans and eggs, like three pivotal pieces of protein for a lot of people's diets, which necessarily are typically relatively low in calories, but certainly it can stack up without you noticing, and especially somebody who's eaten a whole chicken before wouldn't necessarily understand that. But you know, no surprise here. I feel like it's stupid to do any of these plans, but here we are. That's why she's still 500 pounds. So, oh well.
But you guys are mean about my bras, so
All right, so I just want to talk about this for a second. I mean, I am no beauty guru. I don't watch anything related to that. I don't watch fashion. I think the only comment I would make is that you've had this gross gray dingy bra for every clothing that you wear for the past 7 years, and we're not making fun of you because we see it. We're making fun of you because you don't fucking buy a new one. But whatever.
for my next couple of meals, I need to bump up the points a little bit because with Weight Watchers, you need to eat very close to your points so you can get the little blue dot, which means you had a successful day because I don't want you to undereat. So
See, now this is exactly why I hate Weight Watchers. And I mean, on one hand, I can applaud them feasting on the stupidity of people like Amberlynn. I mean, like, the business model is sound because you trick people like her who are too stupid to be able to figure it out. Um, her talking about I have to bump up my points. I think she said she had like 8 at this point, and she is allotted like 80. And she's like, I need to bump it up. After having 2 meals, by the way, she was only a third of the way done with her daily meals. And she's like, oh, fuck, I need to bump that straight up because I need to get the blue dot so I don't undereat. And, like, my whole perception of the whole, like, undereating thing, I mean, for her in particular, like, I won't delve into other topics because it gets a little bit more dicey. But for her, undereating is not a thing. Like, plain and simple, like, I understand you need to have certain amounts of protein and vitamins and nutrition or nutrients and stuff like that, but honestly, like, she could go 30 days without eating anything and she would be healthier at the end than she would right now. And so the whole perception that I need to eat a certain amount of food because if I don't, then I'll be unhealthy. You're already at the pinnacle of being unhealthy, so literally anything to lose weight would be a benefit. So I don't know. That whole like concept is really stupid, and it just feeds into her bad habits of overindulging and binging and shit. So no surprise here. It's Amberlynn. What do you?
It's only called peer
What?
pressure.
Peer pressure.
It's only called peer pressure if you don't want to
It's
do
called.
it.
So this is some fucking tea. My boy Ricky. I've always been a fan of his. She's out here. They like made wine or something, Ricky and Eric, and she's drinking it, and she is on the live stream with them, and she's like, "This is peer pressure. They're making me drink." And our king, Ricky in the back, is like, "It's only peer pressure if you don't want to do it." And that's some fucking tea because she fucking chugged the motherfucker, and I don't know. God bless Ricky. He's one sane fucking voice in the house.
oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. I forgot to film, but I did have Dairy Queen because Eric and Ricky, they forgot to set out something for dinner.
So, this is what really annoys me. There was a lot of things to discuss about just this tiny clip. In particular, I mean, she does this all the time. If you haven't kept up, every time she does an eat with me that is ever suggestive of her eating unhealthy foods, it's always not recorded or skipped over like this. And it's obviously as a way to not hold herself accountable. And the one thing that I always like to say about situations, so like if something is important to you, you'll make an effort for it, but if it's not important to you, you'll make excuses for it. And she's like the queen of following that. essentially she makes no effort ever and only ever makes excuses. So obviously weight loss is not important to her. But this in particular, your entire career is being a very shitty, very boring vlogger, and you can't even record the parts that are most interesting to your audience that we would lambast you for. And so, I don't know. The whole thing's stupid. And the latter half of that clip, her saying, "Oh well, Ricky and Eric didn't send anything out for dinner." Like, bitch, like, are they your caretakers? I don't get that. Like, you are a grown ass woman. Make your own fucking meal. You don't need Ricky and Eric, who are married and a couple who shouldn't have to take care of you, set out a meal for you or get food for you. So fucking stupid. But anyway, guys, this went a little bit longer than I thought I was going to talk, but you know, your girl, she's chock full of just shit that you hate, so can't really help it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave it a dislike and call me an idiot. It's your recipe boy. I'll talk to you later. Bye.